Video number 29, solving absolute value inequalities. Now in the first video we did recap this page. Just to recap it again, we did x is less than or equal to 5 and x is greater than or equal to negative 5. That's what we found were the correct answers. This was the and then over here we had x was what? Greater than or equal to 6 or less than or equal to negative 6. Therefore it was an or statement versus an and. Alright, now if we were to solve greater than 7, absolute value of x plus 4 is greater than 7. One of them is greater than 7. The other one is less than the negative 7. Flip the sign around. There's your two answers, algebraic and interval. Next one, subtract 3 on both sides to get the absolute value by itself. You have two answers. We have less than or equal to 12, greater than or equal to negative 12. There's your algebraic notation. There's your interval notation. You're all set. One rule for solving inequalities, you must flip the sign. Why? This is not explained in classes. I don't know why it isn't. But if the negative x is on the less than side, if you were to add x to both sides, the x would now be on the greater than side. Hence, if it's negative on the less than, that's why you're going to flip the sign. What's the shortcut? Multiply it by a negative. Bam! X is greater than negative 5 rather than less than negative 5. It's going to be greater than because now it's going to be on the greater than side. Alright? And then using this negative rule, if we subtract 1 on both sides, you get negative 24. Divide both sides by negative 1. Or if you want to, you can, of course, multiply both sides by negative 1. Either way, you're going to flip the sign around. You have two answers, 24. Greater than 24, less than or equal to negative 24. Then you got your two answers, 18 and 30. Interval notation, bam. There's two special cases. What if the absolute value is greater than a negative number? Well, guys, it doesn't matter what you plug in for x. It's the left side here is always going to be what? Positive. Therefore, x is all real numbers. And how do you express that interval notation? Negative infinity to positive infinity with the soft brackets. Absolute value is less than a negative. Will a positive number ever be less than a negative? No. Therefore, A is no solution. So you just indicate that with this. So there's no solution for that one. All right. So if you have any questions, please do send me an email, and we will talk to you later. Thanks a lot.